The fun continues in my life while I evaluate exponential functions with base e. Well, I know what you're thinking. What is this base e all about? Well, base e is sometimes known as Euler's constant, or Euler's constant, but it's Euler's number. And you're like, who's Euler? Well, he's a Swiss mathematician from way back in the day. And somehow he figured out that E is a constant number, kind of like pi, right? We've all heard of pi. It's got a whole day celebrated. E is a constant like that of 2.71828, blah, 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 blah. It's also irrational, just like pi. So why do we not celebrate February 7th as E-Day? I don't know, but I want to start that. Let's start that here, right? If we have a Pi Day on 3.14, why can't we have an E-Day on February 7th? You've heard it here first. Now, base E is this constant, 2.71828, goes on and on and on. It's most famous for using when we do continuous compounding of interest. That's like the most common where we're going to see it. Your calculator likely has an E button, okay, and that's what we're going to play with today. So we're going to evaluate the following to 4 decimal places. Now, depending on your calculator, so mine, I have just a basic TI-30X, the second series, a Texas Instruments, Casio, a basic, whatever. It's probably, mine is on the second of the LN button. So right on top of my LN, I see this little E to the X button, okay? So when I hit second LN, my calculator gives me E with a caret. Caret implies exponent and a parenthesis. And so I hit that, then I will type in a 4 into that parenthesis, close the parenthesis, and hit enter. And when I do that, it spits out 54598150003. And it would go on more than that, except, calculators have limited amount of space, but this is going to go on forever, noted by my dots. So we are going to round to 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to refresh our rounding rules, I look 1 place past. 5 tells me to round up. So my answer will be 54.5982. All right, let's go to letter B. I type again, E again, so second LN. Check out your calculator. It could be in a different spot, but you're going to see a little E, and it's probably going to look like that. E to the X is what the button is probably going to look like. But either way, we need it to be an exponent. So E raised to the, in this case, I need to type in -3. So when I do that, I get 0.049787, blah, 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 blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 place past. 8 tells me to round up. So 0.0498 to 4 decimal places. Let's just do 2 more for fun. Ooh, now we have coefficients here in front of the E. Okay, so now I'm going to type into my calculator 2 times, and then I'm going to hit my second LN. So second LN, so that it gives me E to the X, and I'm going to type in 2, right? Because then it gives me the, oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm going to type in 2, and then E raised to the 2, and that gives me, oh man, that was kind of messy there. Sorry about that. 14.77811122, dot, 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 goes on forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 tells me to round down or stay the same, so 14.7781. And the last one, so I'm going to type in -3, E raised to the -2, end parentheses. And when I do that, -2, end parentheses, I get a -0.406000585, dot, dot, dot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 place past 0, I'm rounding down. So -0.4060. And that is rounded to 4 decimal places. Base E, that's where the fun is.